Okay, hello and welcome to the first video on the channel. Holy cow, we're playing VTOL VR. I started playing this at the beginning of this week and I've been really addicted, so I really wanted to record a video of it. Maybe even make a series. I've got about 5 hours logged in. I'll explain as we go. It's really tight field of view right now. I don't know how to fix that in game. Maybe I do. Let me look through settings real quick and we'll see. Okay, so short story. No, I can't actually change any of those settings. Whoops. Okay, I'm sorry for the change in audio. Like, it's recording with the Oculus mic because I thought the audio would be a bit clearer. So we'll just get in. I can change the camera once we're in. As you can see, I got 5.5 hours flying. We're gonna do the current mission I'm on, which is mission 5 of the island mission log. I'll explain as we get in. Okay, first off, there is my aircraft, the VTOL AV-42C. Yeah, AV-42C. I've got some armaments equipped for this mission already. I've already started with, so like I've got 4 AGM-114s, and if I can remember what the heck they are, they're laser-guided anti-tank missiles. So I have to be looking at the at the tank on the ground the entire time before it hits. I can't just fire and forget. I could fire and forget once, but there's only 1 per armament, while this has 4 per station, I should say, not armament. I don't know why this keeps popping up. Go away. There you go. Okay. Steam is talking to me. You probably can't see that because I don't think it records in game. I also realized this is a very tight field of view and you can barely even see what I'm looking at. Once we're in the aircraft, I can fix it. We got AIM-9s, which are air-to-air missiles, heat-seeking air-to-air, so that'll work great. And I've got Mark 82 bombs, 3 of them, or 6 of them total, but 2 stations of 3 underneath the aircraft, which the update just released, I think either yesterday or today, which allows you to use those stations. So that's really cool. There's been a lot of it just updated like a lot earlier, and I was messing around with it, and yeah, so it's pretty cool. Making sure I'm centered up here. I actually have no idea what the camcorder looks like at all. You can kind of see what I'm doing. I might tilt the camcorder down a little bit. Let me do that. Okay. I tilted you guys down so you can see my hands a little bit better. But let's get in. So it has you line up with this seat here. Kind of, if I could do it. Make sure the headrest is perfectly aligned. Grab the helmet and plop. Put it on. Okay, here we are. We're in the VTOL, so just make sure all this is. So you actually have to, this guy's going to keep talking and really get in my way. Okay, so this entire setup, I actually have to start the plane myself. So I turn on my main battery, my APU, which is my auxiliary power unit, which is basically a small jet engine inside the plane. If you don't know anything about airplanes, that's why I'm explaining it. So auxiliary power unit is a miniature engine inside the plane. As you can see, its RPM's up, so I can start my engines, which are here. There's the RPMs, fuel flow, and then my total fuel. So let's see. So I can start turning on these MFDs, which are multi-function displays. I'm going to set this one to nav. As you can see, all these different things are here. You can look at your armaments to see what's equipped at what stations. You can change options, comms, which is basically just rearm, refuel as you're sitting on the ground or on the carrier deck, as this is. We can activate spectator cam, which is actually what I'm about to do. Set the smooth look, and boom. So that should have drastically changed the way you guys are seeing me play. You guys should actually be able to see what I'm looking at. I'm sorry I didn't do that earlier. I didn't even think about it. So we're going to turn on targeting. So this is like a FLIR camera. It's underneath the nose right there. It's a gimbal. So I can actually like set this as my screen of interest, SOI, and then I can actually like use my thumbstick and look around with it. It's freaking sweet, right? So set back to forward. I can also set the head, and if I turn on my visor, which I need to turn on HMCS power in order for my visor to work, you can see that I can actually look at the image with the visor. I'm going to turn on my HUD as well, so you can see my HUD for attitude, whatnot. So I'm going to flip it back to forward. sets my targeting reticle up there. So everything should be set up. I need to shut off the APU, close all these covers for whatever. I'm going to turn on my master arm right now, which allows me to actually use my armaments. The way I've got my cameras set up right now, my tracking cameras, it doesn't like to read my hand this low. Like, because I'm so close to the screen right now, to the computer. So scoot forward a little bit because my seat leans back a little bit to make sure everything's good. I've got G-forces set up in experimental mode for G-forces, so my pilot's body will actually react to G's. This little bobblehead does too. So let's get up and going. First off, I'm going to flip back over to my objectives page, make sure everything's working properly. And so what we're doing right now is, well, let me get up in the air first and I'll explain what we're doing. So we're taking off in VTOL mode. You can set autopilot to like control your hover and altitude, but I've gotten pretty proficient at just flying the VTOL without any of that autopilot. Now hovering, I turn on autopilot, but I'm not trying to hover, I'm trying to take off. You can see my speed, I set the knots. My altitude set to feet. So we're going to start tilting the engines flat a little bit here. We're getting up to speed. Shut off the landing gear. My desk is right there. That's awkward. Can I close it? Let me see. Oh, I got like a cup on here. I need to probably scoot back a little bit. Okay. I wasn't paying attention and I crashed. Okay, sweet. So that happens. We're gonna restart. I'll come back to y'all when I take off. Most obnoxious thing about this entire game is that like you have to restart the entire freaking aircraft whenever you want to do anything whatsoever. My desk is still like right here. Super awkward. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna try and take off again this time. I'm not being stupid about it. So we're gonna tilt forward. Get to about, okay. Ooh. Just got to use a little bit of rudder there. The rudder's done with like twisting your grip, which is kind of funky. Yeah, so you grab the joystick with the controller, as you can see, and I actually control the whole thing just with my hand controllers, which is super cool. So we're going to start tilting, lift the nose up, get as much vertical velocity as possible. We're dropping pretty hard right now. But as you can see, that my velocity vector, that little circle with the 3 lines, just went above horizon, so I'm actually gaining altitude now. Sweet. So, landing gear's down. I didn't even use my flaps for that. That was probably stupid. That's probably why I was losing so much speed. So, the tanker's over there. You may or may not be able to see it. I have no idea. I can see it. Kind of. It's like a grouping of pixels over there. I could actually set it to head track, zoom in a little bit, and if I turn my visor down, I can kind of see it over there. See if I can find it again. Where is it? Okay. Where is she? I do not know. Gimbal limit. Okay. So we're actually going to flip over the nav, flip it back to forward camera. So nav autopilot will just pilot me in the direction I need to go. Okay, so I think I've explained the game enough a little bit to give you an understanding of how, well, just how kind of crazy this game can get. I don't know what my nav is doing right now, so I'm going to actually, like, take autopilot. I'm going to actually try and do this. Stall warning, whatever. I don't care. Like, I'm losing some speed, whatever. I'm just G-stalling right now. I'm not in an actual fighter jet. Okay, now I get to turn nav back on. Nav kind of freaks out a little bit. Starts doing some crazy maneuvers to try and get into position. But if I flip back to the head camera, I think I'm zoomed in way too much. So let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, there we are. So I can, it's already set to SOI. You can see by that green line. So I can like grab the grip here and just kind of like, boop. We have IFF friend, and now we can look at this screen and see it right there. Look at that. So as you can see, he just finished refueling. We're coming in hot. Yes, they're going about 320, 325 knots. I'm going 430, so I'm going a full 100 knots faster than them, buzzing in fast. So I'm going to like slow down, drop my throttle down a little bit. I'm also going to drop my throttle grip just down in general. And I'm going to apply the air brake, try and slow down like a lot. I'm going to completely kill my throttle actually. Okay, so right about just below full throttle. I can't speak and like pay attention to what I'm doing.
So I recommend circling around the island and keeping an eye out for hostiles.
Okay. Thanks for telling me that, I guess. So they're both done. They're on my wings now, so I'm gonna like...
Autopilot off.
So... set that waypoint. There we go. And now the waypoint's set, I can click nav and it'll take me over to the island. Okay, so the premise of this game, if you're wondering why I'm so close to the island now, I kind of had to go deal with an issue, whatever. It's fine. So, what's super cool about this game, so you start off on this island. As you can see, there's a little base down there. You can see the control tower anyway. There's some enemies coming in that you can see, so you have to go fight them off. Then you go join an air fleet, an air cruiser fleet, whatever, and you're going to go retaliate against them fighting your island, fighting the island of cities here. And as you retaliate, or as you go and attack them, which was the last mission out at sea, the island goes silent. And that's where we are right now. We're coming onto the island, seeing why it went silent. But we got an encrypted message saying that there was a fleet to the north of the island coming in, and then radio went silent. So we assume they have controlled the island, the enemy does. They tricked us with their fleet out at sea. So now we're coming in from that aircraft carrier I took off at to see what is going on out here. So as you can see, I have LR, which is a long-range cruiser, which is sitting somewhere out in the ocean. I don't know why I'm gaining altitude so hard right now. I actually... Stop that. Okay. Autopilot was freaking out because I just passed my nav point. So we're going to the north because, obviously, I mean, if they're to the north, you can see that. That's a missile coming right for me. Okay.
Eject.
Me.
Engine failure. Flight assist failure. Eject. Hydraulic failure. Electrical failure. Eject.
So you have countermeasures in this game, okay? Which I grabbed the throttle and started pumping them out. If you could hear the boom, 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 boom. But they don't freaking do anything. I swear they don't. Like, I've never been able to get like a missile to explode away from the aircraft and not hit me. Like, I don't know what it is, like, but it drives me nuts because I cannot for the life of me stop it from happening. So what's nice is whenever I move the throttle, there's an audible clicking in my ear, but not only that, but the controller actually vibrates too. That's the same with the stick, I think. The stick just vibrates. The actual game doesn't make any noise, but the stick actually makes like a nice vibration, but it's not just any vibration, it's like an actual clicking feeling. It's one of the most convincing haptic feedback systems I've ever seen in a VR game like this. Sounds good. Let's set our waypoint, let nav go. I'll meet y'all in like 5 minutes when I get over there. Ah. Oh, heck yeah. I didn't even know there was music in this game. Like, what? I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Doing some type of like thriller move right now. I don't even know if this is like copyright free. We're gonna maintain heading and altitude now because nav is gonna freak the f out when I hit that right there. Okay, we're gonna shut that off. I don't even know if it's copyright free or not, but it sounded freaking amazing. They're falling behind me. Why? Why are you going away from me? There's my nav, and they're like behind me now. They were on my wings, but now they're not, so that worries me. So we're actually gonna lift up because if that freaking long-range cruiser comes in, so when I see LR, there we go. I see LR, long-range cruiser, going to silent mode now. So I get passive radar tracking, so we should be able to see them somewhere over there. I think I see them. I need to stop. Okay. There we go. Okay, flip in, flip on, flip in a little bit more. So like if I hook on there, there's a long-range missile cruiser. So we're not gonna get any closer because I don't want them shooting a freaking missile at me again. Oh, I should probably like boost my freaking throttle. Where's my other wingman? Oh, there he is. They were like, yeah. I didn't say a bad word. What are you talking about? That was a bleep noise. Just blast and see him like a mother trucker. Ah! There's a missile! It's coming! I see it in my radar! God damn it! What the fuck? I gotta start from the beginning again. I've been recording for 30 minutes and I've got zero freaking content because I keep dying right out the freaking bat. Okay, well, we're on our way to the island again for the, like, freaking third time now. I've been recording for 35 minutes, roughly. I think I maybe got, like, 5-6 minutes of actual, like, usable footage. Welcome to VTOL VR. A big time waster if you keep, getting shot out of the sky by a long-range missile cruiser. Who would have thought? I've never had that long-range missile cruiser actually shoot me with a missile before. Of course, the one time I tried to record, it does. So, like, you know, that's magical. Okay, so while I'm thinking ahead now, I'm gonna freaking, like, get out of the way of this long-range missile cruiser, which is right there. So there's a missile cruiser right there. So we're gonna like navigate away a little bit because they're gonna see it and be like, "Oh wow, look at that long-range missile cruiser." Maybe they will. Why aren't they saying anything yet? Come on, I don't want to get closer. There we go. I'm getting the hell out. I'm bugging out. There's no missile. I don't see a missile yet. Okay, so our fighters have separated. So what's happening is that there's infantry units on the ground from our base that are trying to fight off the enemy insurgency. And over there's some targets on the ground coming at us. I know from playing this mission about 5 times now that there's a freaking tank there that shoots missiles. And every single time it shoots a missile at me, I die. So we're going to come in from the back end of it instead of the front, because normally this pass, you can see the road diverges there. There's like a little left turn. If you keep going straight and long inside that canyon right there, you'll get hit. So you can see the canyon snakes around this direction. So I'm actually going to use the cannon to my advantage here. I've got my AGM 114s. From what? Shoot. Okay. We're going to stay low here. What the heck?
Engine failure. Flight assist.
There's more on the ground over there.
Eject. Hydraulic failure.
Okay, so you know what? I'm done with this mission because I keep getting destroyed every single time I play this mission. I don't know what I'm doing wrong or if I'm doing something wrong. Whatever. So we're actually just going to go into quick flight now. Come on. Get out of my way. Okay. So we're just going to go into hostile. Okay, so this is my armament setup now that we're in free flight mode. It's a hostile setup, so enemies will try and fire on me. I have to like target enemies and figure out where enemies are. I should have objectives that will tell me. I've never actually done this, so this will be interesting again. I've got my flares chaff set up. So I got a CAGM-6, which is kind of like, it's a guided or optically guided missile that also has 6 submunitions internally that will split off and find their own targets within the field of view. Pretty sweet. I've got AGM-114s on the left side there. They're laser guided, so I have to stare anti-shipment or anti-tank missiles. That's pretty cool. I got AIM-9s for anti-air. I've got this bad boy, the AGM-89, which is an air-launched anti-ship cruise missile equipped with waypoint following, radar target acquisition, and terminal maneuvering technology. So basically, I can set up I can look at a target with my T-FLIR, set it, acquire a waypoint, send the waypoint to my munition, and then fire that munition. That munition will track to that waypoint and hit that missile, or hit that ship that's sitting out in the water. Pretty sweet. And then, of course, I've got 8 GBU-39s, which are guided bombs, which kind of make the AGMs useless on there. I just now realized because I've got 8 of them. So actually, I'm going to change these. And let's see, what should we put here? What are these? Irises, short-range heat-seeking air-to-air missiles with advanced capabilities. Basically, short-range anti-air, a little bit better than the AIM-9s. So we'll go with that. Pump the fuel up all the way. We're good to go. We're going to do a night flight. And here we go. So we're going to take off actually on the catapult because I freaking love the catapult. We're going to deploy our cat hook. We're going to go to flaps 1. We're actually going to, brake lock is already on. Door is closed. Okay, sweet. So we're going to bring our tilt to 0, as you can see up in the left there. We're going to use our yaw controls. You can see it's working. We're going to bring our... No, wait. Brake's still on. So I use the trigger on my left hand to activate brakes, shut off the brake lock. Now I can let go of the brakes, bring the throttle up just a little bit, and now I'm rolling. So we're going to use the brakes a little bit. Oh, whoops. So it should hook. There we go. It's hooked. So bring us forward, you'll see. So I'm going to go full throttle. It waits for us. And launch. There we go. And we're up in the air. I'll pull back a little bit. Gear up. Flaps up. We're having a positive right now. We're good. We're in the air. Okay. So the island's over there. I doubt y'all can even see it. We're going to do nighttime mode on the FLIR. It looks like you actually see pretty well. So I'm already seeing something in the water ahead of me. So we're going to pull up. I don't know what DC is. It's a cruiser of some sort. There's a moon up there. You can see it. T-FLIR looks stupid with the moon. Okay. So thought I saw an enemy over there. Yeah, there's a cruiser or something out there. So we're going to see IFFI foe. So yeah, it's a cruiser. It's got guns. It might have missiles. I don't know. So we're going to shut off our afterburner. Go to radar silent. I can see it over there. We've got it locked. So let's actually try our... We're going to acquire GPS. It's whatever. There's no mission here. So we're going to go in and... first off, lock our altitude heading, slow ourselves down a little bit, go to flaps 1, just get a little bit of just to keep our speed up, or keep our speed slow so we can see that that target right there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into GPS. You'll see I don't have a target. Let me GPS acquire. Let me GPS send. There we go. GPS acquire. So now we actually have the GPS targeted. And I think I should be able to... Wait. I have friends in the air. Okay, cool. I just saw them on nav. So... What are those? They set up air drones. There's air drones coming off that aircraft carrier, apparently. There's some radar on the ground over there, if I'm looking correctly. Okay, so we're going to flip over to that AGM anti-cruise ship missile. I'm going to there's missile launches everywhere. Okay, we're Where's that missile? I don't see it on my radar. Okay. So we're going to bring it in, and we're going to fire off that cruise ship missile. That cruise missile. What's it look like? Oh, Jesus. Where's that missile? I want to see it. Impact.
Missile launch.
I'm getting missiles. Oh my gosh. A missile just literally avoided me.
Fox 3. Missile launch.
Is my missile going to ever go? Okay, so there's some aerial. We're going to go to aim 9s. Actually, we're going to do IRST. We got 3 of them. Okay. We're going to come in behind this dude. Oh, for the love of God, there's so many air drones. Whew! I know, stall warning, whatever. I'm trying to, like, do some evasive maneuvers because I've got an aircraft on my back.
Missile launch.
Oh, that just missed me. Oh! Sure y'all heard that. Okay, so we're going to go back to head tracking mode. I'm gonna look. Oh, Sep. There they are. Okay. I'll rush them. That's 2 of them. I know y'all probably can't see much, but... Boom! Got all 3. So we're gonna go to IRSTs now. There he is, falling. Okay. Okay, so I think I took out most of the aerial drones. I think there's 2, but I can't see them. Oh no, there's one over there. Okay, sweet. I got this short-range IRS-T. I should be able to make quick work of them with it. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Let's see what it does. Takes them out of the sky. That's what it does. There's another guy right behind me. My nav is being truthful.
Landing gear.
We're like really slowing down, trying to like pivot hard.
Landing gear.
Basically got stall warnings for days. Okay. There he is. Okay. Oh boy! Huh! I barely saw that. Y'all probably didn't even see that at all. Okay, so I've got to set up head tracking. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, there's freaking cruiser right there. I see 2 aerial drones coming up. Okay, so can I drop bombs now? Yeah, I can. Drop 3 bombs on that bad boy. We'll slow down.
Missile launch.
It's a missile launch.
CMS low.
Whew! Okay, well, probably saw from that last one. I know where these targets are currently. There's a missile truck right there. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna pull up here real hard. Pulling about 2 Gs only. maintain that climb. I'm actually going to send that GPS group over there. The group 1 should be okay there. I'm also going to send this GPS so I know what the 2 are. So we're going to go down and acquire... Oh, good God. Okay, we're going to acquire that target, or not. Okay, maybe not. We're going to... what in the world? Okay. Just please target it. Okay. We're going to go GPS bombs here. Assuming that cruiser doesn't take us out.
Fox 3. Missile launch. Fox 3. Fox 3. Missile launch. Fox 3. Missile launch.
Boom! Took it out. Okay, so we're going to actually flip over to the other. We're going to acquire that GPS.
Fox 3.
So I'm getting used to this GPS firing.
Missile launch.
From where? That's the question. Where's that missile coming from? Okay, we're good. I know there's some missile armaments down there too, so that fired at one of my buddies. So there's 2 aerial drones coming my way. I'm going to acquire this GPS target. Yep. And we're going to drop a bomb, and I died. Okay. I'm done with this game right now because I've been recording for an hour, and I have like maybe 15 minutes of usable content because I keep dying in really dumb ways. So you can't even hear me talk. Anyway, talking to them. Oh gosh, 'cause the microphone's in here. Yeah, so yeah, that's VTOL VR. I want to play some more of it. Maybe not be as annoyed by it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was an experience to say the least. Usually it's a little bit more fun than that, but I just like, oh my gosh, I'm so losing my mind. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you liked it, then don't be afraid to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. This was the very first video from Smile Space. Holy cow. We're coming up in the world. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.